What's up, guys? Adam from IAMTHETREND.com back again with another episode of I Am the Trend TV. Tonight I wanted to talk about t-shirt tags. We talked about packaging before, we talked about printing a little bit. So let's talk about t-shirt tags. Are they necessary? What are they? Is it better to have screen printed tags or woven tags? So I figured we kind of dive into that. I'll show you guys some examples. If you've seen IAMTHETREND.com before, I did have 17 examples of custom clothing tags up on there. So I'll link to that as well. And while I'm at it, I think I'm just going to update that whole thing and maybe put out another huge list of custom tags to look at online on the website IAMTHETREND.com. But for now, I have two stacks of shirts here, and we're going to go through woven tags versus screen printed tags. What are the pros and cons of each? So starting off, we'll start with Johnny Cupcakes. Obviously Johnny, very well known for his quality of t-shirts and all the attention to detail. So obviously Johnny Cupcakes, they have a little baker's mitt there, very cool tag. Underneath they have the roller pin, which is pretty sweet too, and then attached they have their little hang card. But yeah, very cool. Good example of using the brand name along with something custom like the oven mitt as a tag. So obviously Johnny always does a really good job, and once again has nailed it. Moving along here. Let's see here. I got a few other ones that are hang tags. Start Clothing. Nothing too crazy, but there's the label there. It has obviously their name and their logo, along with Miles to Go, same kind of thing. And rifle through a few of these real quick. This one always gets me. Boom, Slut Clothing. And then it's kind of hard to miss that one. And then this is from Mumfords' new line. They also have his little tagger in there, and then they leave in the size tag. So that's another way of doing it. For me, I personally prefer screen printed tags just for the comfort factor. I hate when you get the little itchiness on the back of your neck because the tag is rubbing up there, and I usually end up cutting them out. So for me, screen printed tags are cooler. They're a little bit more versatile as well. But having said that, there's something about having your own custom woven tag that just gives it a little bit more of a pro feel than a screen printed tag. To me, the lines that seem to have their shit together the most have woven tags. I don't know if that's just a coincidence or what it is, but to me, woven tags just seem more pro. They're not as comfortable, yes, but they seem more professional. Does that matter? I'm not sure. If you're trying to sell your clothing line to stores, maybe it does. But for the comfort factor, I am all about screen printed tags. So speaking of screen printed tags, let's talk a little bit about those. First up here, we have Monsieur, Eureka. Very cool T-tag, obviously name nice and bright, loud, easy to read. Not really any other information on there other than the name and size. Some clothing lines have done a really good job of putting other information or quotes, sentences, other ideas that kind of encompass their brand on there. And then there's their little hang tag, which is pretty cool. These guys do a really good job with all aspects of their brand too. And I'm really surprised they're not more popular. They have some really cool packaging that we featured on I'm the Trend Live. And very good attention to detail with those guys. So moving along here, Zombie Licorice. This is their T-tag. There we go. Cool little graphic, fits with their vibe. There we go. You can see where they cut out the old tag. Because yes, when screen printers do put in these tags, they have to remove the other ones. Some do a better job than others, and it's not always 100%. You know, if I'm not sure who printed these, but maybe if they did 50 of the shirts, one of them ended up with seeing the T-tag a little bit, the leftover T-tag, and the other 49 didn't. So I never fault anyone for that. It's a pain in the ass to take those things out, and no one ever really notices it unless I'm pointing it out. So, a couple other cool ones. Sketchy Ink. I like this tag. It looks like it's like a cutout coupon. Kind of cool. Dead Buried Dead. This one has a lot of writing on the inside. It kind of goes with their vibe. It's talking about your soul rising after you die and such down there. This is from, let's see here, Letter from John. I featured these guys on a video last week which was called, Is This Tea Pure Shit or Not? I think that's funny. Little Jesus guy there. Funny stuff. And then this one is from Bleeding Star Clothing. I like what they did here with this 7 Deadly Sins. That was the name of the entire line that they put out based on the 7 Deadly Sins. So it's kind of a custom tag for this line. So that's another cool idea. Actually, it's pretty large. It goes all the way down in there. So cool. Cool imprinted tag. And it's a good idea. You know, you kind of give that whole line that you put out a cohesive feel. Then there's one other type of tag. It's kind of the hybrid tag. It's not a hang tag, but like a hanging tag off the back, but it is a woven tag. And I have 2 pretty good examples of that. One does come from Electric Zombie in their Electric Zombie polo. Very cool tag. Kyle usually does not do tags on his shirts. Actually, he doesn't do any tags on his t-shirts, but he keeps his price really low by not doing that, which is something I'm going to get into in a minute. But I was really happy to see this tag inside here. It's very cool. And then on a t-shirt, same kind of idea. This is from Aplomb. And these guys actually did screen printed tag with a flat woven tag on top, which is really cool. So kind of the hybrid. I mean, this is going above and beyond here. So this is from Aplomb, or Plum Clothing. Like I said, I'm going to take pictures of each one of these and put them up on the website so you kind of get a better visual of each one. I know holding it up to the camera isn't the best. But let's talk a little bit about, is this necessary? Is it necessary to spend the extra money as a clothing line to put T-tags in? I'm going to kind of reiterate what I said about the packaging. If you're not charging your customer, per se, for putting that tag in there, absolutely do it. If you can absorb that cost somehow, absolutely do it. It adds just more pro flavor to it. Anytime you can add finishing touches to your shirt, especially if it's going to be sold in a store, if you want to pitch it to a store, I think it's a great idea. It helps with the overall branding image, and it really sets you apart from somebody that just leaves the normal, American Apparel or Gildan or Hanes tag in there. Just kind of adds to your overall finishing and vibe. Speaking of finishing as well, I'm a huge fan of the little tags on the edge of the shirt. Johnny Cupcakes has been doing this forever. There are a bunch of other brands that are starting to do it. I don't know why. I just absolutely love them. And they're relatively inexpensive to get made. And it's just a kind of another cool attention to detail. So you might want to look into those too. There's a website called Clothing Labels 4U, the number 4U.com, that does these. Or, as I mentioned before, I work for StoreEnvy.com, and we're pretty good at getting these done for you too. So, that all being said, hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully give you a little inspiration on your next t-shirt project. I am going to put up an article that shows close-up pictures of all of these and a ton more. I'll see what I can dig up out of the t-shirt closet here, and I'll post that on IAMTHETREND.com. I also want to thank everyone that's been watching the videos. The videos have had a great response, and I appreciate it. If you guys ever have anything that you want me to cover on a video or an upcoming video, let me know. You can hit me up at info@IAMTHETREND.com. Also, if you guys could take a second to subscribe to the YouTube channel, that way you know when new videos are coming out, that'd be great. And also rate and comment. I love to see comments in the video, good or bad. I'll take them. So until next time, Adam from IAMTHETREND.com. Thanks for tuning in. Take care.